Like, I'm Theo, and I've lived in Ireland for the last, I think, 20 years. And the fact of the matter is that there's been a lot of peace. We've been living here as Africans or blacks, if I have to say this. I'm brown, but let me use the word black, because that's what we are classified. And we have lived with the Irish people in peace, in love, and harmony. And we've had no problems. You know, in those days, they used to say, no black, no what? Irish, no Irish, no black, and no dogs. They associated the blacks with the Irish because they know that we have a spirit of fighting, we have a spirit of strength, and we've both suffered and been through a lot, you know, through the same landlords, you know, the English, you know, and we have survived it. So the fact is that until recently, that there's been a lot of crimes in Dublin and many places. These are not caused by all immigrants. You know, I want to establish that. The blacks that have lived here have not been abusive, have not been troublesome. But the fact is this: the Irish government has taken in, through UNHCR, you know, programs of taking refugees, and they've taken people from crime countries, you know, and war zones. You know, people who have killed people who have been involved with massacres and killings. And because they have nothing wrong through their religions, you know, specifically that they can stab, they can kill, and they don't care. They are the problem. The blacks are not the problems. You know, the other cultures from Latino, Southern America, are not the problems in Ireland. So just like they said in those days, no black, no Irish, and no dogs, affiliating the blacks and the Irish to dogs who don't have sense of human, who eat their own poo. The black and the Irish don't eat poo. We are humans, you know. So in the same way, I think we have to join the Irish to fight this fight, to say that we need sanity. We need to bring in people who have not committed crimes, people who you know, specifically that they can stab, they can kill, and they don't care. They are the problem. The blacks are not the problems. You know, the other cultures from Latino, Southern America, are not the problems in Ireland. So just like they said in those days, no black, no Irish, and no dogs, affiliating the blacks and the Irish to dogs who don't have sense of human, who eat their own poo. The black and the Irish don't eat poo. We are humans, you know. So in the same way, I think we have to join the Irish to fight this fight, to say that we need sanity. We need to bring in people who have not committed crimes, people who don't see anything wrong, people who see wrong with stabbing other people. But when you bring people whose religion doesn't, you know, speak against these things, they'll come and they'll build their worship centers, but you can't go to their countries to build the same worship centers. They can have mosque and everything everywhere, but you cannot go into their country to have mosque, you know. And the guy who stabbed the guy in Dublin, the little child in Dublin, is not a Christian, he's a Muslim. And we have to establish this. It's not about talking about another person's religion. So the blacks are not the problem, and I want you Irish people to understand that. That blacks have always been your brothers, and they will forever be your brothers and sisters. So the problem is the religious fanatics that the government is taking in. I'm an Irish citizen, you know, but I have a problem with, you know, allowing criminals to come into the country from religious, you know, fanaticism backgrounds who don't see anything wrong with crimes. They will come and one person will come and they will have 24 wives with 20 children. That is a liability. There has to be a control, you know, and so the blacks are not the problem. I think the way forward for Ireland is this. It's not about Trump saying that America first, you know, and everybody else. No, it's Ireland first. But Ireland constitutes of many people. Ireland wasn't 4 million population. It was a lot of, you know, millions of people. But through the famine, they went to Australia.